What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and most importantly, how to get you access to high limit credit funding. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a primary trade line that you can get to build personal credit. So in today's video, we're going to be reviewing rent reporters. Now, rent reporters helps you build credit by reporting your rental payments. So every time you pay rent each month, rent reporters will report that to the credit reporting agency. So if you pay your rent on time, this is something that can help you. Better yet, there's absolutely no credit checks, so they're not hard pulling you whatsoever. And rent reporters can backdate your rental payment history, so they can go back as far as 24 months. And so that's essentially like adding an aged primary trade line to your credit report. So they can go back and report as far back as 2 years. That's going to help most people, especially if you're first starting out with building credit. The majority of rental companies do not report your on-time payments unless, of course, you start paying late and stuff like that. Then they'll report you to the credit reporting agencies and other third-party data vendors. So this is something that can help you. And it's one of the larger expenses, right? Your housing expense. Why not get credit for it? Why not build credit for all the money that you pay for rent? A lot of people in the past probably had a great rental history, but they didn't really benefit from it in terms of data reporting because that information was not shared with the credit reporting agencies. So rent reporters is a game changer in being able to report it, being able to backdate it, and then do it without having to pull your credit. So anyways, let's jump over to their website and I'll walk you through the process. All right, so here we are on rentreporters.com. Now, it's very easy to get your rent reported to the credit bureaus, improve your credit score, and they have an average of 40-point increase in just 10 days. So they do report to Equifax and TransUnion. They do not report to Experian, and you can expect a score change within 10 days. Now, how does it work? So basically, all you're doing is signing up. They're verifying your rent. Once they verify your rent, they report to the credit bureaus. In order to verify your rent, they do have to contact your landlord to verify your rent history. But it's very straightforward. You just provide their contact details and they'll handle all of that. Another benefit, as I mentioned, was the 24 months of history. So 24 months of rent history reported to TransUnion and Equifax, so they can go back. All right, so here's some frequently asked questions. Number one, how do you add my rent history to my credit report? There are 4 simple steps to reporting your rent to the bureaus. First is verification of your identity and rent payments. So it says they need basic information such as your social security number, your date of birth, address, and your landlord's contact information. Verification of your rent payments with your landlord. We work directly with your landlord to verify their identity and confirm your on-time rent payments, both over the last 24 months and in the months to come. For a fee of $50 each, we can verify and report rent payments made to additional landlords you have leased from within the past 2 years. So signing up for this service, right? Let's say you have more than 2 places where you lived. Then they can do the first one that's within the regular fee. But if you want another landlord to verify your information, there's an additional $50 fee. Another question is, how much will my credit score increase? For thousands of rent reporter customers, the average increase they see is 40 points. Now, and again, they can't predict a specific score, but this is their average based on the thousands of customers that they've worked with. Now, here's another question. What is included in my monthly subscription? So there's a one-time enrollment fee for reporting up to 2 years of rental payments. The monthly subscription of $9.95 is for ongoing reporting of your monthly rent payments. Your first month will be billed at the time we are ready to report your initial history, and your account must be good standing for us to report your initial history. So again, to get the backdated history, there is a one-time enrollment fee, but then ongoing it's just $9.95, which is not bad. All right, so another question is, I rent from a friend or family member and I'm not on the lease. Am I still eligible? So yes, you can still get your rental payments. Let's say if you're just contributing to your rent for your household, but you're not physically on the lease agreement, you can still report your portion of the rent. So that's very important as well. All right, so just to recap, Rent Reporters helps you report your ongoing rental payments. They'll even go as far back as 24 months to get backdated payments onto your credit profile. So I think this is a great tool to use to help you build up your credit profile. And it's pretty much something that most people can actually relate to because the majority of people, or at least adults, right, are going to be paying some type of, whether it's a mortgage or rent. At least have that count towards your credit, because you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars. Why not get credit for it? If there's anyone interested in applying for Rent Reporter's rental trade line, there's a link in the description. Until next time, y'all take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.